to the Chamber Theater's production of the Harlan Women. This embarks our second weekend, so after tonight there are 2 more chances to see this. If you love us and don't want to leave us, you can come back tomorrow, or you can tell a friend to come see us then as well. We'll be here Friday and Saturday, also at 7 p.m. Thank you to the folks that helped do this with us, our partners, Louisville Visual Arts for this weekend, the Clean Center, NOCO in Jeffersonville and the city of Jeffersonville, Indiana, as well as the Fund for the Arts. We really appreciate all of their help. There's so much good theater happening in Louisville and Southern Indiana. We are so glad to be amongst their company and that you all chose us over them this evening. Thanks a lot. Couple of things for housekeeping. This show runs 90-ish minutes with no intermission. The bathrooms are through the double doors up there and to the right. If you do need to go during the show, feel free. Take a gander at the artwork inside as well. We'd love for you to see that, so would Louisville Visual Arts. Just be aware that you may run into a Harlan woman or a Greek god or goddess on your way. Be mindful. When you came in, Jay probably gave you a song sheet. This show features community singing. We would love for you to be a part of our community and sing with us if you know the words or if you want to learn them tonight. If you didn't get one of those and would like to sing with us, raise your hand and I will make sure that you get one, or my stage manager will. Thanks so much, Shan. Before we get started. Oh, the Chamber Theater has a new website. It's thechambertheater.org. So for the next show that you want to see that isn't this one, feel free to visit us there. We would love to see you. Okay, I think that is all of my things, at least all of the ones that I memorized. So with that being said, enjoy the show. Thank you so much.
Goddess Artemis have left to the fertile heights of Mount Olympus, where Boread daughters tend their bees with enchanting melodies, and where we hunt for sport to build our strength. For since that time, my brother Apollo and I carefully surveyed and built towering hills and steep hollers to ring the territory of Harlan. A friendship for the people of the coal fields of Appalachia. Now they lie in abject suffering, overcome by a mining disaster. Collapse of a tunnel left dozens of workers trapped in those dark depths, so far from the lush embrace of nature. Its rescuers work desperately to save their fallen brothers. Providing union members gathered, organizing protests and demonstrations against desert working conditions.
Tell all you good workers, good news to you out there.
Train on the L&N track from Lexington. Its appearance to be returning for a load of coal, while in truth, crammed with coal bosses and their guards, armed to the teeth, had it conducted just inside the mine sites. There is honor in the hunt. Culling the herd can restore balance, but the wholesale massacre of innocents cannot be abided.
They say in Harlan County there are no neutrals there. You'll either be a Union man or thug for J.H. Blair. Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
Oh, workers, can you stand it? Oh, tell me how you can. Will you be a lousy scab or will you be a man?
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
Now the dirt roads are littered with miners' corpses. And beside the town center, the United Mine Workers Union leader, Pryor, lies dead. sons, Hector and Paris, killed alongside so many others, daring to stand up for their rights. Meanwhile, huge bags of gold are being carried off to the gold boss's coffers.
Don't scare for the bosses, don't listen to their lies. Us poor folk haven't got a chance unless we organize. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
Harlan echoes with the many cries of grieving women as they learn what is in store for them. Poorhouses will take some, while the stronger will go to workhouses. Still others will lose their homes and have nowhere else to stay. The Harlan women, still mourning their dead, are organizing in their camp of roughshod, leaking, patchwork tents meant for the striking miners. With them is Helen, who has been unjustly accused of being a harlot for doing what was necessary to save her own life. If any wish to see the depths of misery, you certainly may. Hecuba is working there, stifling plenty's tears for her many sorrows. Her husband Pryor gone, sons too. All this was foreseen by their piteous daughter Cassandra, bestowed with the art of prophecy by my capricious brother Apollo, blessed to know the future and cursed to never be believed.
Say something.
Pardon?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I heard you mention me. My name's Cassandra. Cassie for short.
I know. Can you see me?
What kind of question is that? Of course I can see you. You okay?
Yes, of course.
Don't think I recognize you. You from one of the surrounding towns?
I'm not from around here, no.
Oh, that's okay. Mama says we can take all the help we can get. Can you move someone in the mines too?
No. No one specific. But I mourn for all the people of Harlan suffering in this struggle.
That's mighty nice of you. I lost most of my family in the mines, one way or another. And I'll be losing them soon. Or they'll be losing me. Thank you for being here. I'm glad to know they won't be left alone with what's coming.
You know everything, don't you? What's gonna happen?
Oh, you heard of me then? Was one of the girls being nice and just called me odd? Or was Mama in one of her fouler moods and said something a little meaner?
It must be so difficult for you.
God tells me things. Terrible things that ain't happened yet, like when the influenza went through town and all about the collapse at the mine and the ambush at the gates. I knew, and I tried to warn everybody. I promise I did. But they never listened to me. They never do till it's too late.
Sorry.
Do you ever think about why God does this? All the terrible things, the injustice. Why does he let it happen to poor folk? I think about that a lot.
I don't think any god could have stopped the mine collapse any more than they could have caused it. Maybe they just influence things a little, give a little nudge, but it's up to people to really make a difference. People who have the strength to fight back.
Who are you? There's something. I can't put my finger on it. Something familiar but different.
Probably just one of those faces.
You want some?
Delicious.
It ain't! It's old and cheap as dirt, too. Dirt might taste better, actually. I keep playing. We ain't got much, but what we do got is ours.
It's delicious.
Well, I suppose I should be getting to bed. Mama will have us up all bright and early in the morning, and she'll need me to get the coffee going.
Sleep well, John. Blessed to know the future and cursed to never be believed. Never able to prevent the tragedies to befall her home and family. Oh, Apollo. My dear brother, your tricks can be cruel. mourn for Cassandra, and for all the Harlan women, for the horrors they have suffered and those that are still to come.
May I speak to the fierce and skillful deity who is honored by the gods and whose blood is closely related to my father's, setting aside our earlier enmity?
You may, goddess Athena, family ties stir no strong effect upon the heart.
I am grateful to your good-natured will. I carry a request, matter of interest to both you and me.
Do you have fresh news from the gods?
No. It is about Hartman, the land where we now stand. I have come to seek your assistance to combine your power with my own.
What? Have you set aside your former prejudice and now feel compassion for the women of these hills when fire and death have claimed nearly all their men in a mining disaster?
What I want is to bring a bit of joy to the women of Harlan. While their ways are certainly primitive and difficult for my eyes to look on, they do show a strength of pride and devotion to each other and their way of life. The coal bosses of the Central Appalachia Coal Company, who ignore my obvious wisdom in the ways of warfare, could learn a lot from them. So, I want to make their return home to Lexington very painful.
Why jump like this, from one mood to another? Your love and hate, no matter where they fall, are too excessive.
Surely, you have heard how these coal bosses have turned away from my strategic influences and ignored my wisdom in the matters of the business of coal.
Yes, I have heard about that. Corporate moguls have a habit of paying their respects to just one god in their world. The almighty dollar.
And no one from the company will even acknowledge it. They don't even want to talk about it. Listen to the people of Harlan, I said. Listen to their concerns, or you'll have a strike on your hand. It's not good for business, and it's not a good look.
And despite your nudges, they managed to turn the tables and blame the victims of this disaster, who lay buried alive beneath the rubble.
Typical human behavior. That is why I would like you to join me and help make them suffer. Eh? Suffer! Ah!
I'm prepared to work with you. What do you mean to do?
I want to send them on a journey back to Lexington which does not bring them home. From the sky, our father Zeus will send down heavy rain, constant hail, and pitch-black storms on them. He says he'll let me have his lightning bolts to hurl at the bosses and fire their trains. Now, for your part, make the steep hills of Harlan and Corbin roar with loosening rock. Send your Orients to herd the cattle, sheep, and horses, to trample the ground and glut the train tracks with boulders strong enough to burn the trestles into the depths of the Cumberland Gap. And when the corpses of the train disaster are found, perhaps in days to come, these corporate moguls will learn to venerate me. And honor all the other sacred gods.
You have high expectations regarding the morality of coal bosses, my sister. And you underestimate the signal workers to send word of danger on the rail. But I will do as you request, for I do not require many words to carry out this favor. I will send my Oreads at once to the high cliffs of Harlan and Corbin, the steep hills and valleys of the Cumberland Gap. all the farms in between to herd all manner of hoofed animals to the eastern edge of the L&N Railroad Bridge in preparation for your plan. I know in truth, my power is limited to my influence on the human world. Human actions exact blessing and curses upon themselves and others. But you should make your way to Mount Olympus once you get Father to hand over his lightning bolts. Wait until the hour that the Central Appalachia. Apple. Yes, Appalachia. Wait until the hour that the Central Appalachia Coal Company moguls set off to their demise.
All right then. It's a deal. Why are you such a freak?
The man who sells his soul to the god of profit, sacrificing human lives in pursuit of the almighty dollar, is a fool. Makes a wilderness around him, but in the end he too will be destroyed.
Today, all right, now you take some.
side by side in a cell.
They keep us all the same cell. It's split up. They run out of room for women prisoners. Shoots down in parts of Mississippi or even further.
Do not despair, God. We are the Harlan Women. We hold our heads high. They cannot take our dignity from us. If they try to put us in chains, we show them we can't be taken so easy.
I want to keep fighting, and I will, but I don't have a family that some of these girls got more to lose than me. Daphne is so right.
My daughter was just a little girl. I can't leave her to be shipped off to an orphanage.
I want to be just as good, just as much as everybody else, but it is not worth never seeing her again.
I go to jail. It's going to take care of my mom. She can't walk because nobody else that can take her in. I can't just leave her to waste away in a bed like a frightened animals. All lives are took her husband. She cannot do this material.
I've been thinking about leaving. Maybe go up to Louisville or Lexington and find work somewhere. I just don't know how much longer I can keep fighting the same fight. Every time the coal bosses get richer, our lives just get worse. I don't want my son to go into the mines. He's too small. He don't got the stamina for it. I mean, he's got, what, 3 more years before they start sending him down there? How am I going to tell him to go work in the same place they killed his big brother? How am I supposed to send him in there to die too, Hecuba?
I had a dream. I lived by the sea. Next to a stream that fed into those blue waters. The water was so fresh and pure, it nourished everyone around it. They grew into fine folk, just and true. And they made the country happy. God, if I could live there instead of here, this land of misery and woe, the closest we get to the sea is the tears we weep for the dead.
We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water. We shall not be moved. We'll stand and fight together. We shall not be moved. We'll stand and fight together. We shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water. We shall not be moved. That's right. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water. We shall not be moved.
Look, someone's coming! Not a whole gang of them, though. One in front, he's in a hurry. What's he here for?
Man, I'm TALTHYBIUS, Deputy Under Sheriff J.H. Blair. I've come with a message for y'all.
Message. Has that Blair finally given up and packed his bags, and you boys about ready to head on home? So we can expect you all to pack up and get out of here, is that it?
Hey, you watch your mouth. I'm sorry, man. That is not what the sheriff sent me here to say.
So, y'all decided something else about our plans, and you are graciously here to tell us what that is. Go ahead, boys, spit it out.
The sheriff's office has received an official telegram by Western Union. I am hereby instructed to give notice of the immediate eviction of any woman protester residing in the towns of Everett, Brookside, and Kenville. All woman protesters and their families are now trespassing on land owned by Appalachia Coal Company. If you do not disperse immediately, you will be removed by force.
Ain't you already ready, ordered us to disperse? I think you tried to remove us by force, too. You think this is going to make a difference?
In addition, any woman protester found to have committed a crime against any representative of the Central Appalachian Coal Company or the Harlan County Sheriff's Office shall be evidenced by testimony of Sheriff J.H. Blair shall be taken for immediate incarceration pending a formal sentencing hearing.
No, a formal sentencing hearing. But, Deputy, what about a trial? What about that?
You can't just decide who's guilty or not like that. It ain't legal. It's un-American.
Yeah, this ain't the witch trials, boy.
No, he thinks he's going to take our homes from us, and now he's going to take our freedom.
Oh, and we don't even get the chance to defend ourselves, but I thought we got a lawyer.
Quiet down. Ladies, I am not the one who makes the decisions. I was told that the actions committed by some of your group demand the swift application of justice.
Some of our group. You mean my daughters.
Your daughter, Cassandra, assaulted an officer of the law. I was sent to bring her into custody.
Cassie hit a man with a sign who was trying to take her sister away. She was trying to save her family, and for that, you're going to arrest the poor girl and throw her in the state penitentiary?
Oh, no, ma'am, not there. You see, the man she attacked was Agamemnon, a man with a wife and 2 children of his own. He was brought up north by the National Guard to assist Sheriff Blair. He's requested that your daughter be extradited to his home state to face their judicial system. His request was granted today.
What? For hitting a man once with a flimsy sign, she'll be ripped away from her family and her home and thrown to the wolves somewhere where they don't care about her. And they will be just too happy to punish her for standing up against one of their own.
And she wouldn't have any problems if she kept her behavior law. I'm sure the punishment will fit the crime.
The crime. The crime of defending her family. It would have been a bigger crime in God's eyes had she stood idle and let that man drag off her sister with that and fight.
Well, and she shouldn't have anything to worry about, and she can face justice as a godly woman.
Well, what about her sister, Polly, whose great crime was just standing in the path of your brother in arms?
Elixir.
Yes, what happened to her? I haven't heard a word about it since they came and threw her into that police wagon and drove off with her.
Elixir is being held at the local jailhouse.
Got the ain't got the locked up like that, you know? Caged up like some animal she's always been.
Sir. No. Well, she is not suffering. When I saw her last, she was resting, at peace.
May she stay that way until her fate is decided. What about Andromache? My son Hector's wife. You all won't even let us get near the lines to check on our loved ones.
Well, as you know, she was very distressed by the death of her husband Hector at the gates. And since then, she has been watching the rescue efforts take place at the mines ever since.
She still waits. So, there's no word on my grandson ASTYANAX then?
None that I know of, ma'am. But they are still searching the rubble for survivors.
Man. Well, I can't pay you no compliment, boy, but I sure can't say that your mama raised you to relax. What about me, then? I'm sure your deputies will say that I've done some kinds of heinous crime to seal my fate, but what will happen to me once you come for me at last?
Your punishment, I've been told, has been reserved until the full extent of your crimes is known. Just this morning, a group was dispatched to the Union Hall and to your home to search for further evidence of your wrongdoing.
And what might they find there? Any proof to seal my fate, even if they have to put it there themselves. Sisters, we are in dire straits. Justice is being carried out by murderers and thugs. We would never have had no fair trial. I don't know why you dogs are keeping up the pretenses.
Hecuba, please. Lord will welcome some. My students for the leniency.
Nothing we do will affect anything at all, Iris. Men with power don't have to pay
Now someone needs to bring her here, right now, to face justice for her actions. Sir, look! What's that fire there? What are you women doing? Are you really going to burn this land to the ground and not leave peacefully? Are you really going to burn this land out of spite?
Hold up the lion, rising high! I, Cassandra, bear your flame, oh God! I am your prophetess here on earth, sent to spread the news of your good acts. Illuminate this shadowy land with your sacred light. Give hope back to those who seek it. Give your blessings to those that can still help, but not for me, for I'm already consecrated with a holy purpose. I'm being sent away to bring your vengeance down upon the home of our enemies. Oh, Mama, I felt your pain. I shared in your mourning for Daddy and Hector and Paris and for our beloved home here in Harlan County. I didn't hesitate to defend my sister Polly when they tried to arrest her at the protest. And for that, I am being taken away. But have faith, Mama, for I have heard from news on high, and I am full of joy. I am being taken away from you yet, but for a greater purpose. I've lit this lamp in celebration. Come on, you. Move your feet and dance. Cry with praises like we did at my daddy's happy days. Before all the sorrows that have fallen on us.
Grab hold of her. She's in a fit.
No, let me be. I'm finally getting to bring some good into this world. All the terrible things I've seen have been too powerless to stop. The collapse at the mine, the ambush at the gates, but this is something I can't do. Oh, Mama, please don't cry. Smile, laugh, dance like it was my wedding day. This is as close to that day as I'll ever live to see. All of you celebrate knowing that my groom, Agamemnon, shall never know this kind of happiness again.
Are you listening to us? You ain't going to your wedding. You ain't going to get married. He ain't going to marry you. You're just being taken away from me, and I will never see you again. Oh, I wish I could help you, baby girl. If I had the power in these arms, I would shake that fool prophesying out of you, and then I would shield you from all this harm.
No, Mama, you don't get it. None of you do. Please stop wasting your tears on me when you should be putting wreaths of victory on my head. God has given me another vision of the future, a glimpse of the just punishment I will meet on our destroyers. Daddy and Hector and Paris are cheering me on. Through trickery, these monsters killed so many just for daring to want a better life. But now, this Agamemnon, who thinks himself the king of his own castle, will, in returning home with me, set in motion his own downfall. Though not by my hand, I will bring about his death, destroy his home, and avenge my family's ruin. So celebrate with me! Bring out a joyful town!
How can you celebrate with so much suffering and grief? How can you find such comfort in this crazy story that sprung from your own imagination?
Agamemnon will have his hands full with you. I don't know what rich man's fancies motivate him to take you on as a burden alone, but I don't envy him. Still, it's good that you're ready to stand trial for your deeds. It speaks well of your character, and if you keep your manners, I'm sure you'll have nothing to fear. Now come on, it's time for you to depart.
You are a marvelous servant for your master. I see a small shred of decency still left in you. How odd! Men in your position are good at indifference. You're trampled down by those above you, and you crush those beneath you without a second thought. But there's something in you that still believes in goodness, something that cares. Your job would be easier if you stamp that out, but your humanity depends on it. I wonder which is more important to you. You should too. The time is coming very soon when you'll have to decide what kind of man you are. But that's your business alone, I suppose. Take me on to Agamemnon. I am eager to meet the man whose bloodline I will end, whose home I will reduce to rubble, and whose very name I will stain with contempt and dishonor. Oh my God, it's you! I can really see you. I can see you now. Will you be there with me?
I will. Till the end.
Farewell, Mama. Wish me well as I depart, escorted by avenging angels whose fury illuminates
to leave her. Here. Help me get her on her feet.
No, leave me be. Of all the hardships I've had in my life, nothing compares to what the Lord is putting me through now. No, here in my misery, this is where I belong. If all of my hopes will be ground into dust, then just leave me here to lie with them. Oh God, why? I married a good man, loyal and kind, always stood up for what was right. Together we had 2 beautiful sons, just the finest men that ever walked this earth. But I have seen them die, and the hands of the coal bosses were standing up to their greed. I found my husband in the street with a bullet through his head because he dared to fight for a better life for all of us. Our such bodies broken and bloody by his side. And what about my daughters? Good women who deserve homes of their own. Who deserve to live free and find love. Where are they now? Off in some prison cells to rot. Well, if they don't rot in theirs, I know I will rot in mine. They're not here to lift me up, so just leave me in my misery. God has forsaken me. What's the use? He resisted my fate.
I know. We grieve with you. For our loss and yours. But remember what Cassie said. This wasn't goodbye. She left her with a smile on her face and a song in her heart because she knew that. Whatever darkness we may face, remember that.
Hecuba, look.
Okay, I know I said no intermission, so we're gonna take an intermish-ish, and I'm gonna invite those of you in the back to move up to the sides a little closer so that our volume is a bit better. Our cast and crew is gonna help you do that. Take 5 minutes, run to the restroom. We'll be back here to start Act 2 shortly. Thank you so much.
Distracted the workers from that crime. Did they find him? Is ASTYANAX?
No, not yet. But no one they have found will survive. Hecuba, I have lost hope.
God protect the
God, why have you brought this disaster on us?
children.
Our lives are over. Such misery.
No more joy.
And what did we do to deserve this? Our
Hate
home has been
awaits
reduced to ash. My dear husband, come for me.
My firstborn. Finest of all men, I know you fought so long and hard for your daddy's cause.
And he was so proud when he broke his foot. He loved organizing men, making plans for demonstrations. When he spoke, we all believed that anything was possible. They wouldn't follow him forever. During the attack, I just go, he led the defense. He wouldn't let anyone else take that risk, and for that they shot him 12 times. Hecuba,
Ever since he was a little boy, he would bear no wrongdoing. He was a fighter. He wouldn't want us to spare now.
but our lives, they're in ruin. Our family ripped apart. Our home taken from us, and we are left behind to see it all come to an end. The end of everything. I grew up here. I got married here. My son was born here. How can I abandon it now?
There's no shame in tears, girls, in the face of sorrow. All of the dead should forget their pain and leave
up to us to remember them and weep for them until it's our turn.
Tears are only a comfort for the living. For the ones we've lost to find peace, they need justice.
That's right.
Crying until my heart feels lighter is that a comfort I deserve. Until my father, my husband, and my sons can rest easy in their graves. I will pray for them, but I will not be complacent.
God helps those that help themselves.
God. Sometimes I wonder if God just enjoys toying with us. Why else would he allow us to build up our lives so joyous and good? Why? Just to watch us try to pick up the pieces after he crushes all our dreams.
Or letting me be dragged away from the mines where they found my son. I would give anything to see him again.
I know you would. Just a moment ago, they dragged Cassandra away from me. Took her right down there to their camp. Said she'll be going up north. Wouldn't even tell me where.
I'm so sorry. Lose both your sons and now both your daughters.
I'm just hoping that they will release Polly and send her here soon.
Oh, Max. You don't know. I'm sorry. Your daughter, Alexina, is dead. I saw them take her body away.
Oh, at that TALTHYBIUS, he said she was resting at peace. Damn that TALTHYBIUS!
Before they took her, I covered her with the blanket, and I prayed for her forgiveness and salvation. The guard said that she hanged herself in the cell.
My poor baby. Death was not your only way out. Why couldn't you have waited until I could be there with you to give you the strength that you needed?
Maybe she was smarter than us. Maybe death would have been a better fate. Living misery is coming our way.
No, child. Living and dying are not the same. One means nothing. The other offers hope. We must still have hope. We must have faith. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. The Lord is with us. You must believe that.
Leda! I'm sorry, but I don't. I can't. God has turned his back on us. Look at all that has happened to us. Our husbands dead. Our children lost and our homes destroyed. You were there when they pulled Eckert from that mess of corpses, when they dragged him and dropped him without a thought. You helped me bring him home and wash the blood off his face. You sat with me at the funeral. We cried for him together. You were the one that helped me, that tried to comfort me, even though you had such grief yourself in 2 other funerals that same day. Having your hand to hold helped calm me more than all of my prayers. What about Aspen? Where is God to help find him? After they took the rescue away, I stayed at the tunnel and waited for him. The first time they pulled a boy about his size out, I ran to him. I pushed my way past the guards to reach that boy. Now, it wasn't him, but it could have been. So I still wept for that little soul. Still prayed for him as they dragged me away. Second time they pulled one out, the guards made sure to hold me, keep me put. And I still fought him as much as I could, screaming for him to wake up! By the fifth, I couldn't find anyone. Couldn't do anything but weep and pray for them all. And what good has that done any of us?
I understand your pain. I do. My firstborn was no older than yours when the mines took him from me, but well, all I can do is remember the hurt and the grief, and no mother should have to bury her child like that.
No, but it keeps happening again and again. You
shouldn't have had to go through that, Penelope.
No one should. But that don't matter to those monsters.
You know, I heard they're plotting to see. They don't make no effort to hide them because they know there's nothing we can do.
Any of us that don't leave on our own will be rounded up and taken away. Then they'll try to separate us so we can't organize amongst ourselves. If they can't keep us separate enough, they'll start shipping us off all over the country.
They know who the leaders are, Hecuba. And anyone associated with you or our family will be first to go. Because I love Eckert, still love you. They'll do whatever they can to break me down. I'm smart, I lied. Say means nothing to me anymore, but you know me, Hecuba. I can't hide what's in my heart. God, as much as I grieve for Polly, she's facing far fewer troubles now than we are. We're all in the same position. I mean, those guards, when they look at us, the only thing they see is an enemy. I reckon they don't even see us as human.
Dramati, I know it's hard to keep the faith. But even in these dark times, you cannot let them snuff out your lives. You've got to remember the good times in your life. Remember your wedding day when Hector cried like a baby because he saw you in that white dress. Or Aspen's first steps, or the first time he called you mom. Those bastards will try to crush us under their heels, but they cannot snuff out our hope. Hold on now, here comes that fifth. Hold still. Hold strong. We ain't beat yet, I can't believe we are.
Pardon me, ladies. You are Hector's widow.
I am.
Well, I've come with news for you, miss, but please know that I am not a willing messenger, but I may inform you that...
Oh, God, I can hear it in your voice. What's happened? Is it my son? Is it ASTYANAX?
No. I don't have no news of your son, ma'am. Last I heard he was still unaccounted for, but it does concern him and yourself.
Then what? Speak. Don't draw it out. I've suffered enough waiting.
Well, it's been determined by my superiors that your actions, your attempts to interfere with the search and recovery of the mine workers were criminal. And that you were resisting arrest when the mine guards attempted to restrain you from further interference. I've been sent to bring you into custody.
Criminals. For trying to find my son. You're sending me to jail for that?
I had no say in the matter, ma'am, but I am sorry.
Well, damn you and you're sorry. Your condolences don't do me no good. What about ASTYANAX? He needs his mother.
That's right.
There's more. They have taken into account the criminal actions of the child's grandmother and aunt, and the fact that there are no male relations alive to take them in. It's been decided that if your son is found alive, he will be placed in an orphanage for the destitute, operated by the Central Appalachia Coal Company. He will be permitted to return to work at the mine once it's clear to reopen.
No! No, God, please, this can't be happening. You're all monsters. How can you sleep at night after criminals our family apart like this?
It wasn't my decision. All right, there was a meeting between the deputies and the company representatives. There was a man from the company. Odysseus was his name. He spoke with one of the men over to his
All
station.
these evils that I have suffered are unbearable. Not my poor baby.
He said it was the boy's best chance. That he shouldn't be raised by his grandmother, given what she's accused of. He said it was the better option, better than being raised a communist.
Oh, and I pray that the same will happen to his own children. God, listen to me now. I do not pray for you to protect my child. I have been ignored time and time again. I know you don't care for that. But if curses of revenge can catch your attention, then hear mine now and cast your fury on this Odysseus.
That's right.
Tear him away from his family, Lord, the way he so callously does to me.
That's right.
He has robbed me of the joy of seeing my child grow up. I beg you that he never see his own again. Keep him from his wife the way I have been forever torn from my heck. Bring his house to ruin and blight the very soul he stands on. Amen. Lord, if we are worthy of your mercy, then at least grant us vengeance.
Yes, Lord.
Deserve it. The death of so many, the ruin of even more, do not let it go unpunished.
Oh,
Ladies, look, I feel for you. I do. But if someone else were to hear you, it would only make things worse for yourselves. Be quiet. Be meek. Let them think you've accepted their judgment, or else they'll think of worse ways to break it.
Why? It's like they think we don't have any pride because we're women. You think that we're going to stand here and kiss the boots and curtsy to you scum?
Remember your situation. You have no homes, no money, and I'm sorry to say, all your men are dead. There's nothing you can hope to do now.
hope is the last thing that leaves a person. And I will lose my life before I believe that there is nothing we can do. Now you have delivered your message, son. Head on back to your master.
I was bid to take Andromache into custody.
I am not going with you. Not on my own 2 feet. You have to track me.
I don't want to force you, but I will. I am fit enough to take a woman by myself. Please do not make me do that.
She's not just one woman.
She suffered enough, let her stay. This stick ain't just for walking, you loud.
I told you, boy. Head on back to their masters. Leave us be.
Go!
Get on, get on.
Yeah!
Move up. Bye now. That's right. Oh, ASTYANAX, if you make it out of that mine, what kind of life is waiting for you?
He'll have no one. No family. No one to take care of him. Alone in the world, as I'll be without him. And without my head.
Pryor, Paris,
Molly.
Cassie too, all gone.
Good night, Jason. It's been 8 long years and I still lay a place for him at the table. And our boys. It's not right for a woman to lose her husband and 3 sons.
And my husband.
There was no one left to mourn with me at the last.
My baby girl didn't even know to cry.
A woman
I mean,
works
she
hard
didn't
and raises a
believe me
family
when I told her
just
that her daddy was
to be
fine
left
and that
alone.
ugly, plain box. And it broke
right.
my heart the way that she kept waiting on him.
Make
He
it fair.
jumped out and surprised her like he always did.
Such a little boy. Shouldn't have had to understand.
did it.
But he remembered his daddy's funeral.
But maybe
He recognized what was happening.
it was better
I
that she
tried,
died so that
tried.
he waited on him.
I tried to be strong for him. I did, but
She didn't even notice me
cried
talking
along
to my
with him. He never understood when his sister died.
At my husband's funeral, my baby girl didn't know the time. I mean,
Remembered his daddy's funeral.
believe it. I told her that her daddy was
When sorrow has drifted away, I'll be standing at the portals with the gates open wide, at the close of life's long weary day. I'll meet you in the morning with a how do you do, and we'll sit down by the river, and with rapture old acquaintance
sun here must surely shine brighter than back home. I've never known such a blazing heat as this. By this light, I'll bring justice and rights for the wrongs done to me. Give me your attention, ladies. I am Menelaus, lawful husband, Helen. I see you recognize the name. I'm not surprised. I heard word that she's hiding here among your number, hoping to escape my notice. Well, if you think I've come to reclaim her out of love, you are mistaken. I've come to ensure she gets her just punishment for the humiliation she's done to me. I've come for my wife, loath as I am to call her that, but at least I still remember the vows we swore. Wherever her fickle heart may have led her, she's still mine. I want her back. The boys at the Central Appalachian Coal Company, well, they say I can do whatever I want. Either leave her here to suffer the same fate as you, women, or bring her back with me to Lexington. See to her there. Leaving her here with you lot, I would ensure her suffering just as well. I deserve the pleasure of seeing her suffering myself. Don't you think? So I propose her take her back with me to Lexington, where she'll be tried for sex crimes and any other contemptible deeds she's done here at Hartman. She'll easily be convicted. Who knows? Maybe they'll even put her to death, which is no less than she deserves for disrespecting me in our marriage bed.
What is this? I have no knowledge of these events. Who is this coal boss? Any anus? Why has he come to this sacred space of protest with his personal vendetta? It is difficult to say.
He's quite the blustery fellow.
Let us listen. Let's see if we can decipher his true intent.
You women, go get Helen out of whatever dank hut she's hiding in. Bring her here to me. Drag her out by her hair if you must. Her debauchery deserves no pity. Well?
Menelaus, this ain't a good way to begin. Is this how you wanted our reunion to start, by dragging me out here against my will in front of all these women? I guess it is. I can see in your eyes you hate me. Dare I ask what you and the company have decided to do to me?
There's really no debate. Since I was the one you insulted, everyone agreed I should do with you as I like.
And I can't imagine you have any pity left in your heart for me. Can I at least try to challenge your decision and show you that any punishment you intend would be unfair?
Helen, I didn't come to have another argument with you. I came to ruin you.
I will congratulate you, Menelaus, if you expose your wife for her crimes. Anybody who would disrespect marriage vows has what's coming to it. But let her speak. Don't judge her without a hearing. She might not deserve it, but you are a just man and would surely not deny her that right.
I don't know a thing to any of this. But I'll let her speak a minute. If nothing else, she can dig her grave a bit deeper. You don't mind? See. Go ahead.
I know that nothing I say will change your opinion. You hate me, I know that. But for any love we once had, can I at least try to explain why I did what I did so that maybe you can understand? When we were married, I was young. Too young to know the difference between love and desire. And at first, we spent all our time together just basking in each other's attention. But after influenza came and took my parents, I became sad and withdrawn. And instead of comforting me, you drew away. So I turned to letters back and forth from my friends here in Harlan for some sort of comfort and understanding. For 5 long years, you and I had nary a handful of hours talking or, God forbid, showing any care or concern for each other. And I tried to reach out to rekindle the spark, but you pushed me away. You stayed later and later at work. You forbade me from going anywhere or seeing any of my friends. So these letters were all I had as I felt more and more cut off and isolated.
You want to blame all your actions on me. You dare, after all that you did.
I'm not saying this to blame you. I need you to understand that I was miserable. I felt trapped. So when my friends wrote to me about the Harlan County Fair and offered to take me for a day just to help me get some relief from the hell I was living, I couldn't refuse. It would have killed me to refuse. So I left you a note, and I risked going, fully intending to come back later on that night. But something happened that I couldn't have foreseen. Something shifted in me. They held a pageant and invited anyone who wanted to enter. So my friends nudged me, saying, go ahead, live a little. What could it hurt? And I found myself on stage with a few others being asked questions and parading back and forth like beauty queens. And I was embarrassed, but it was the most alive I had felt in far too long. There were 3 different categories. The Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite awards, like the Greek goddesses. And the winners were chosen based on their qualities.
Athena, Artemis, is this your doing?
Not mine alone, sister. I had accomplices.
You and Hera and Aphrodite thought it would be amusing to meddle with my people in these unfortunate circumstances.
It seemed an innocent enough game at the time.
A game, she said. Penelope was chosen for the Hera Award, and she was named Queen of the Fair. Of course she was.
They even gave me this pruning hook. That's my scepter. I use it on the trees around my house, and I love it. And I even got to sit on a throne on top of a parade float.
Iris won the Athena Award for outstanding wisdom and intelligence. She aced all their quizzes, and she won with her answer to the question, what do you want most out of life?
I said, world peace.
Yeah.
I know, thank you. And they gave me the scroll with the edges of gilded gold. And I even stumped one of the judges with a question of my own.
And this is precious.
She really did deserve it, though. Are you allergic to fun?
And the final award, the Aphrodite Award, is supposed to be given to the one with the most natural beauty.
Tetrax.
Well, I won the Aphrodite Award. Me! And my prize was this necklace, a symbol of the natural beauty of County. And you might think this is silly, but when they called my name and placed the garland on my head, it's like my eyes were open. And I could suddenly see all of the iron bars caging me into the loveless prison that our marriage had become. So, I broke down and begged my friends to take me back home with them. But you'll say I ignored what matters most and that I stuck away from their home in secret.
Dad, you know it. I've heard the rumors. They spread far beyond this little backwater town. You think I was gonna stand aside, do nothing, while the whole state gossiped about my wife leaving me for another man?
I did no such thing. Have you listened to a word I said? I wanted to be happy. You think I would leave to be owned by another man? No, I wanted to feel like I had a family and a support system, to feel like I had a reason to get out of bed in the morning. And you could have done something about that in Lexington, but you didn't. And I couldn't go on in that house any longer, not the way we were living.
Excuses and lies. You think the whispers only mention your name? Oh, I've heard all about it. Paris, right? The youngest son of the local union leader. It weren't enough that you had to humiliate me with another man. I had to be the one fighting and sabotaging the company. Now, you think I'd take that line down?
Oh, Menelaus, there's been no love between us for years. You and I both know that. But I remember our vows and what our life was like once upon a time. And for their sake, I've shared no man's bed but yours.
Liar!
I am not. But not everything you heard is untrue. I swear on my life, I didn't meet Paris until after the fair, after I'd already decided to move back home. But when I did, we fell in love. And I'm sorry for any hurt that causes you, but not for doing it. He made my heart race and my face flush. He danced with me when I hadn't danced since our wedding. He would pick me a fresh bouquet of wildflowers every week, all types of cold flowers and milkweeds from around the line, just to make me smile. I forgot what it was like to be loved like that by someone, and I felt like we both deserved to feel that way. Do you remember what that's like? love Paris. I still do. I planned to marry him after the divorce was done.
So this is your great defense. No, I don't know the worst name to put to your crimes. Bigamy, betrayal, prostitution. You swore an oath, till death do us part. But acting out of your own selfishness, you went and left my home for a stranger's bed. You've been living a debauched, sinful life in Paris's house, and now you come out here under the same sun as your husband, dressed like what? Some protester? You know, I heard no complaints when I was providing you an extravagant life with what I earned from the company, the one you're now protesting. You disgusting wretch. You should have come submissively, your hair cut off, shuddering with fear, as if you were ashamed of what you've done. And say you're out here flaunting it. You deserve to die.
Oh, how dare you! No, please, don't condemn me for wanting a life worth living. Just forget about me. Leave me here. Just tell the company I died. Tell them I was killed in the mine or taken righteous in miners. Tell them whatever you like. Menelaus, please, leave me be.
Helen gave up more of her story than I expected she might. She's clearly guilty of what you say. Just put her sinful nature out of her mind and just leave her here with us. We'll work her like a dog for as long as we need her, and then we'll just ensure her punishment.
And let her walk free after all that she's done?
I know what she's done since she returned here, right? Doesn't surprise me that she's earned your hate, the two of you being who you are. But just leave her here to suffer with us.
Enough, old woman. I won't let her go. She's headed with me on that train tonight back to Lexington.
Oh no. You better not put her on that train.
Why? Will her evil powers push it off the tracks?
It's dangerous for you to travel with her. Even now, you should not look upon her in case she should try to tempt you with her wicked ways. Her beauty captures the eyes of men, and we've all suffered for it. Yes, a woman's beauty has been blamed on many a evil in this world, and you should flee from it.
I think I could resist her. For the few hours we'll be together on that train, what you say is not bad advice. She won't step onto the same luxury car as me, but she can ride locked up alone with the rest of the garbage.
Don't do this, Menelaus. She's from Harlan. Leave her here to suffer our fate.
I don't give a damn what she does. Now, stay out of my way.
Enough! You will not lay a hand on her.
Your women of Harlan are brave and loyal.
Despite the fear that paralyzes them at times, there's never been a more steadfast group of women when it comes to defending their own.
All right. I'll be back. And you'll all pay for this.
We shall not be moved.
We shall not be moved, just like a tree that's planted by the water. We shall not be moved.
Get it, daughters.
Thank you, Hecuba and Andromache. Thank you, everyone, for not abandoning me.
Never! You are my sister as long as I can stand. I will stand up for you.
You and Paris never did get your wedding, but you are still my daughter. Both of you are. You're the only ones I got left. Menelaus is a pompous fool, and he's a big coward to boot, so he will be back, though, and with reinforcements. This might be our last chance. If any of you wishes to leave and save yourself, now would be the time. There's no shame in it. I wouldn't blame you if you did. I'm staying because I got a lot of fight left in me, and I got nothing left to lose. Well, all right then. Before the worst comes, we should probably do some final preparations. Cora? Yes, ma'am. Honey, would you please go down by the creek? Get a big bucket of water. Go inside of me.
On the subject of the North Passage water bill, that does right time for
No, honey.
No! No, not
lackey for that dog Blair. This is what you're fighting to keep in place. God, it wasn't enough to take my husband and my sons. You had to take my grandbaby too. If you're sorry, then do something about it, you bastards. If you won't, then you're either cowards or heartless. And I ain't got time to suffer neither. So do something or get the hell gone.
I will kill them all with my bare hands. They did this. Monsters that did. They should be the ones left dead.
I know. He's just the sweetest, kindest little boy you've ever met. He should have never been down in those mines. He wasn't made for that kind of work. But they will never have him. You've got to remember that. They cannot have him.
He's back with his daddy now. Hector's holding him tighter than anyone has held anyone. Wrapped up in the Lord's embrace. Look, I know they ain't happy for us.
My heart walking around outside my body. I feel like I am out of control. Oh, I will find your wounds. If God won't, I'll make you whole. My daughters, I have seen the hand of God. And it was empty. No salvation. No justice. Nothing in it. Nothing in it at all. But the struggles of our forgotten lives and the lasting hate beyond these hills, lifting us up to be sacrificial lambs at the altar of Appalachian coal. We've been forgotten and abandoned to our grief. Our scarce joys turned harder. Our hills shaken out like dust. Oh, my daughters, it ain't done us no good waiting on a God who won't hear our cries. It's up to us now. Our little soul sleeps and sleeps forever now. No. His daddy will comfort him in the hereafter. Let the rites be said. My daughters, let us prepare our baby for his eternal sleep. Go to sleep, you little babe. Go to sleep, you little babe. Mama's gone away and your daddy's gonna stay. Leave nobody but the babe. Go to sleep, you little babe. Go to sleep, you little babe. Honey in the rock and the sugar don't stop. Leave nobody but the babe. Don't you weep, you pretty babe. Don't you weep, you pretty babe. He's long gone with the red shoes on. Gonna need another loving babe.
us, bonded us forever. You are my sister.
And mine. I love you like a mother. We both do.
And you're like another grandmother to all of our grandchildren.
Don't always remember you that way.
You're our family.
Maybe you should take some time in prayer. No, Leda, I can't. I won't. Andromache was right all along, wasn't she? It ain't done us a lick of good to pray. If there is a God at all, he don't care about the likes of us. No. I do mean that. And I don't have time to waste on him, not anymore. You do what you feel like you need to do. I have got to put my mind to protesting. This is all wrong. How am I supposed to get my just revenge on the coal bosses if these women keep standing up for themselves?
You expected them to give up. These women won't be played. Sister, they are as strong as they are stubborn.
We sent them that flea TALTHYBIUS 3 times to convince them to leave this place.
Clearly,
how many sides roads do they need?
Some causes cannot be swayed by a few godly warnings. Humans can be unexpectedly resolute.
As we go marching, marching in the beauty of the day, a million darkened visions, 1,000 will lost stray,
Are touched with all
the radiance that a sudden sun discloses.
for the people
Hear us singing, red and roses, red and roses.
I'm bored of this game. Will you be terribly disappointed if I cut out and find some other town to play with?
No, you go on. I think this game is almost over anyway.
Oh, Artemis, you are a dear. I'll see you at the next symposium. Bye-bye.
I dare say the chances for world peace are slim to none with my sister's restlessness at work.
As
We go marching, marching, we battle for men, for they are women's children, and we mother them again. Our days shall not be sweated, from birth until life closes. Hearts start as well as bodies. Give us bread, but give us roses.
Women of Harlan, you are so far from my influence. You've been pushed too hard, your lives tortured too deeply. Your land of Harlan is undone, laid to waste by grasping, covetous hands. Powerful men fear nothing more than a rallying cry for the common folk. Don't you see? The Empire's survival requires the destruction of your hope, your community, your fellowship.
We go marching, marching, unnumbered women dead, go crying through our singing, their ancient cry for bread, small art and love and beauty, their trudging spirits new. Yes, it is bread we fight for, but we fight for roses too.
I wanted to save you. I want you to run for your lives, but I know you won't. You possess the uncommon courage to stand against the Colossus dogs of war. I'm afraid you will suffer more than you can imagine. You can't see the future. It's a blessing that you can't foresee the indignities to come, exploitations and degradations until another rebellion rises, inspired by stories of the Harlan women and their fight.
As we go marching, marching, we're standing proud and tall. The rising of the women means the rising of us all. No more the drudge and idler tends that toil where one reposes, but a sharing of life's glories, bread and roses, bread and roses.
Your determination to fight for your very present lives is a credit to your devotion to your way of life in these hills, and to the ones you've loved and lost. My people of Harlan, whom I hold so dearly in my heart, if I can't make you abandon this path you've chosen, then I can at least try to make it a little less stony. There's the coal train. Come to take the bosses back to Lexington. I must make haste and redirect my Oriads. If any of these women will be forced onto that train, I will grant it safe passage to Lexington. Otherwise, Athena will have her revenge after all.
Ladies, please, you gotta leave now. I don't know what you've done to Menelaus, but whatever it is, he's blowing smoke. He's on his way here now.
We ain't going nowhere.
Please, I'm begging you. If they see you, they will kill you. Haven't y'all had enough? Why don't you leave and live to fight another day? Please, I don't want to see you all die.
Maybe it's you ought to leave, TALTHYBIUS.
There you are, deputy. Couldn't wait to come see
You bastard! Demon! You killed my son! Damn your money, your company, and your greed! You don't deserve to live while he's waiting to be buried. I will kill you myself. Let me go! Let me go!
I'll be damned. These women are just as savage as their men. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
You're a monster! You're evil!
Sure.
And there's a hell you'll be burning in it forever!
That's enough out of you.
Menelaus, sir, if you could just give me a few more minutes, I believe the women are just about to break. Look at her. Look at them all. Just a few more minutes, and they won't give us no more trouble.
It's caused more than their share of trouble already. There she is. You should have told me your name last time we met. I'd treated you much worse if I known you were that real widow. I just got word that Sheriff Blair and his boys finished searching your place. Do you have any idea what they might have found there? Show her.
Sheriff, we have found communist propaganda from a national miners' group.
Even I didn't think you could stoop so low. Well, how do you flee?
This ain't no lawful trial, boy, and I ain't gonna play pretend with you. Just do what you're gonna do and stop wasting our time. We are the Harlan Women. We hold our heads high, and you cannot take any dignity from us.
I will take that as an admission of guilt. By the time we're done with you, you'll never see freedom again.
Menelaus, sir, I do think that some of the women are repentant. If you could allow me to get a chance to negotiate.
No. You women wanted to fight? Let's see how that goes this time. Sure hope it was all worth it. I sure hope betraying me was worth the hell your life is about to come.
It was.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Officers, prepare the prisoner for transport.
Oh, what?
Oh, don't worry. We'll be back to deal with the rest of you women eventually.
Be careful with her.
No, you have taken everything from me. But I will not stand watch you punish an innocent woman. If you take her, you're taking me too.
All right, well, what are you trying to prove?
God in heaven, you have abandoned your followers and your people of Harlan to these wolves. Candles still burn on your altars as prayers rise to the heavens from Wallens Baptist Church, the First Presbyterian, and beyond, faithfully attended by your people in your name. Sacred places lit by the sun, your holy light will soon fade into darkness. I dreamed a dream I lived by the sea, next to a stream that fed into those blue waters. I will not abandon my daughters and sisters here in Harlan. Let me go with you all. That way we can see that justice will be given to us.
Oh God, please protect my husband. He is only a wandering shade, buried in haste and unwashed, still covered in soot from the mine.
Father, watch over the children of Harlan, those who've already gathered at heaven's gates, and those who still search for their mamas, crying and alone.
My daughter, she's just a little girl. I can't watch her be shipped off to some orphanage that don't care about her. But I'll pray for you every day.
I don't want my son to go into the mines. He's too small. He don't got the stamina for it. I can't send him in there to die too. And your greed has ruined us. You care more about profits than people, and without a thought for the families you've torn apart along the way. You can't have any more of mine.
May they never return to their home. Let their mansions rot and fall to ruin. Let their beds sit empty and cold so they may never find comfort again. Let their gold and idols of money and luxury crumble to dust. Lord, keep them from all they hold dear. No lover's embrace or child's smile to bring them any comfort. Give to them a just punishment. Let them also live the hell they have sentenced us to.
Our offerings to you will disappear, and the sacred music of your hymns gone to the night-long vigils held in your name, and the images carved in your glory, and the honors paid to your holy days. I am concerned, Lord, concerned whether you, seated on your throne in heaven, understand that our lives are no more ruined in the name of greed and profit. Don't you see? Can't you hear our cries? Or am I praying into nothing? My voice echoing through the holler.
This land cries out with death. Are you really as heartless as you seem? Don't you see that Harlan has been burned beyond what it was? What we were? How can they stand and curse our men who died for their profit? O God of the ages, where are you? Lord of the mountains, Mother who made us, here we are. Your children, don't you see us? I beg you, cast down your fury on Menelaus, Agamemnon, Odysseus, and all their kind. Splinter wood, bend steel, shatter bone. Give us the hope to keep fighting.
If God is listening, if he sees, then his heart is pitiless. The land dies if we abandon her now. Harlan will be no more. Oh, me. Has it finally come, the crest and summit of my time here in this mountain? If I'm taken away from her in all of her ways, who will bear it all? I have borne more than I could weather, and it wasn't enough. Oh, God of mercy. no heart for his people. Oh, Harlan, your beauty is cursed by the cold deep inside your hips. The double-edged sword of coal mining and the cost of that work on our sons and our brothers and our fathers and our husbands and ourselves. This sword cuts deep. Oh, Hector, Paris, sweet Polyxena, fearless Cassandra, my children, hear me. Even laying so low underground, I know you have hearts and you can't forget. Speak to me now. Counsel me, I beg you. Pryor, my dear Pryor, I've held on, but I can't hold on no more. No, Pryor. I believed in you. I believed in your cause, everything you stood for. He didn't deserve this. Do you see what I've become? Can you feel my bitterness? What was that? It sounded like dynamite! Mine!
Sheriff Blair called off the search. The mine's been imploded.
I'm sorry.
What about the boys still missing?
Quick! Let me go to the flames! Let me die in my prime's honor for our cause!
Hold fast, this poor woman is drunk with misery. We can't lose her on our watch.
I don't care what happens to her. I've heard all I care to. Get Helen. The train leaves at half past the hour. We've got to go. We are losing time.
Oh, sir, I don't think that's necessary.
Boy,
that we
I am sick and tired of your bleeding heart.
Die to her.
You ain't getting paid to be their nanny.
Sir.
Shut the hell up,
Sir,
and do as you're told.
Sir, please, give me a chance.
Deputy,
Give me...
do your duty. Or stand aside for someone who will.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Fall, and men will forget you. But rise up, and there will be a reckoning. The dust of our hills rises with the smoke that destroys it. Soon it will spread wide like wings. The hills will be covered, and so will our lives. But these mountains have risen high long before man walked the earth. Before kings ruled serfs and gold bought lives, these Appalachians stood tall. Their stone is in our bones. Their coal fuels the fire in our hearts. Their strength is ours. It lives inside of us. We are the Harlan Women, and there will be a reckoning.
Whatever comes, we'll face it together. We defend each other.
We can't know God's ways, but we can hope.
And for us, no hope, we can borrow some.
Whatever the fight, we'll rise to meet it.
We won't be forgotten. We are the Harlan Women.
As we go marching, marching, we're standing